Welcome back, this is McLogo with another video in iRacing, and I'm in the Ferrari 488 GT3. This is a fixed race, so all Ferraris. I'm trying to get my
safety car in the left lane.
My rating and safety rating up, and this is a perfect bus. These are only 15 minutes races, and the field is packed. You know, a lot of the drivers have a similar rating, so I guess we're similar fast. After we've been practicing this track for 2 days before I now went to a race, and I'm trying to get a good result. I've qualified on the second place here, got a nice lap in on the second lap. And here it's a little bit, I was a little bit too early. I was hoping to jump him, but the safety car was still there, but it's okay.
Here we go, Martin has just been disqualified.
I guess somebody...
Go, 2 litres left.
I guess somebody in the pits was disqualified, not sure, but... and you really have to be careful with the cold tires or on this track also, another thing that's hard to manage at the beginning, so you really have to stay easy, just get around the course for the first few rounds, warm up the tires, and then you can start pushing. But even then, as the track has many kind of, not off camber, but apex curves that you need to hit on to get a good time to put together a good lap. It's kind of I think for me it's a hard track to learn.
The gap in front is now
there are a lot of tracks that are easier to drive, but I think Suzuka is good. If you can manage to do this kind of well, then it shouldn't be an issue to learn other tracks that much. And I'm still not pushing it. I'm staying easy behind him, but as if I can put pressure on him, then that's good, because putting pressure on people will often cause them to do mistakes, and of course the same happens to me if I'm not careful. And this is also kind of a typical Suzuka corner, where there's an apex at the beginning that you hit, an outside apex, and the next apex at the end of the curve. So it's like a 3-point curve. I'm not hitting it every time in the race, but yeah, most of these drivers are not on that level that they drive it perfectly. And here I know that I can go full speed, just lift, and I put enough pressure onto this guy to have him go wide, to have him go too far, and we gain 1 place for with this. So actually not something that I wanted. I didn't want to be in the lead.
That's 10 minutes left. This is brilliant. Keep it up.
Because being the lead is pressure, so I have to push now for the rest of the race, and I'm really to keep the tempo high. It's much easier to drive maybe in second or third place and just coast along and wait for them to do mistakes, and then maybe go for it after half of the race or so and push then. It's easier than keeping the game up for too long. Still, I'm trying to kind of still stay safe. The tires are not yet full warm, but of course better than before. And the guy behind me went off the track, so I have a little bit of a breathing space, but number 2 is a fast guy, and I guess he will catch up easy to me. Now the issue is also, here I go too wide, that's a mistake, and he already catches up. The issue is slipstream, especially in Suzuka. You can actually stay behind a car if you're slower than the other guy, also on other tracks, with slipstream, and that also causes pressure, because the car in front has to hit the apex nice, has to drive basically better to stay in front. And when you can just get into the toe behind, it's actually easy to stay behind and to put pressure on him. And I guess this driver is fast. He may be slightly faster or even the same, and that's why I'm trying to keep the tempo up and to drive nicely, or as far as I can. Not perfect here, but it's okay. Also for this track, I think I had to, or I did practice 2 days before I went into a race like today, and I kind of felt that I had to practice this track more, especially for these curves where you have to really go slight on the brake, otherwise you'll the car will just go out, or you'll also as you're turning in here and you have to kind of hit these apexes on the curves. It's just hard to be fast and consistently fast, and also not spin it, not spin the car. But well, we try our best, and I think I've improved. I've learned a lot as well by practicing this track, and that's the fun thing about the game.
Okay, Dave, don't let this guy distract you.
I'm still trying to stay safe, even so he's behind me. And also on this turning you can lose a lot of time if you go wide, if you go too far, or driving out you don't hit it perfectly. You just lose maybe 3 to 4 tenths of seconds. And here also I'm taking the safe because you're easily going too far on this part of the track. And I'm also trying to hit the apex, the last one, perfectly, because that's important to get on this on the straight, to have enough speed, and of course that makes it harder to overtake. Even if a car can get beside me at that time, I think it's, if you hit it perfectly the end, then it's harder, you know, just to catch up. And he's now very near. I'm trying to pull to the side a little bit, but now he's in full tow, so it's easy for him to keep up. Not sure, he could maybe go for the inside, but if I brake late, and this corner is too wide, should have maybe gone a little bit to the inside. And here I could have taken a little bit more speed, but I'm just staying inside, fairly defensive. And this was almost too late. This was I didn't hit that much, very good, so I only could go late on the gas.
Come on, Dave, just 5 minutes left. Hold your nerve, we can win this.
And it's just about, you know, not making too much mistakes, just keeping the tempo up, so it will be hard for him to overtake. And this is exactly a mistake here. I go too wide and he takes the inside, but since I'm going wide, I had enough, I had a bigger radius, but could, you know, take more speed out of the corner. That's why I'm still in front. This
Time
again.
to get defensive, mate.
I tried to hit the outside apex perfectly, so that he cannot, you know, gain on me. And that's so far it works. I can kind of keep him behind me, but this is a lot of pressure, and to keep this up until the end. See this corner I can hit fairly fast. It's actually fun that you always on every track you have these sections that you're better than the others, and others are faster in other sections, and it's really making the race interesting. And but again, he's still in the tow, he's still near, so even if with slight errors, I cannot pull away, as long as he kind of keeps it clean. And here I make a huge mistake, and he's near me. And here I'm making a big mistake. I didn't see that he's inside, and I guess it was kind of a ghost. We didn't really touch, I guess. But yeah, shit happens. And I turned the car too much because it's on slicks, and I lose again time. And also trying to get on the track on the inside, not get into too much traffic, and I'm very lucky that the field has seen me, and they went on the brakes, so nobody hit me. That was lucky. It was kind of a risky entry, but I really tried to keep the position and just if a car would come, they could avoid me by going to the outside. And so we drop back to.
Behind's increased to 15 seconds.
We drop back to place 5, unfortunately, but I know I can put pressure on these, and what I'm now doing, kind of after a crash, just trying to get into the rhythm again, not drive furiously or faster than before or angrily or anything. Just keep the emotions low, stay calm, and we'll start to push this guy as soon as we've in the rhythm again. And this is the correct way as he drove the curve. You should actually go to the outside apex and come in to the inside apex.
Left. 2 minutes.
But as you can see, it's easy to keep behind the other guys, just using the slipstream, even if you don't hit the curves perfect. And that's what I'm doing. And I know I can, keep the speed up here, and he's keeping the inside open, so I will brake to the inside. And just really be near him. I didn't think that I would catch him here, but causing him to have to go to the inside slowed him down, which means I can now attack him here. And I've got the better line. I'm in the inside, and I'm just taking a safe line that he can be faster actually, but as I covered the inside, he couldn't go for an attack or bounce back, and that was actually the goal. Now, of course, this guy wasn't that slow. That's also a fast driver, and I know that he's now in tow. He's not as fast as the guy that was in number 2, that is now in number 1. But I guess I will now tow him further. I'm trying to catch the next guy because I want to get a podium place at this time. I still think I can manage to get 3rd, or that was my thought. So now I'm starting to push. I'm starting to hit the to do some nice rounds, just consistent rounds. And if I look at when I looked at the screen regarding the relative times, I saw that the guy in front is about 1 to 2 seconds slower than me per lap, or on some of the laps. And here I went outside too far, but we accelerate out of the last corner. And I think the guy behind me could use the slipstream more, and he would have gained more. But I guess he's not thinking about attacking. He just wants to get that race finished, I guess. And I want to gain. I want now to get on the podium, get this last guy. That's why I'm trying to push. And the guy behind, he's just in the tow, getting faster with me. But that's just what happens. At this time I didn't see him as a danger. He wasn't near enough, wasn't pushing or anything. I was pretty much confident kind of that I can catch this guy. Even so, I was pushing a little bit too hard, sometimes overdriving the car. Trying to calm down again, and some of these passages I should actually drive in a 3rd gear and a little bit more calm, and that would be faster. But it's kind of while I was catching up progress, I calmed down again and got faster. It's actually the best times that I can drive are when I'm pretty calm, and even if you think you have to push now and just start to drive and more aggressive, normally what happens is you slow down because you make more mistakes.
Dave, don't let this guy distract you.
Or cause big mistakes, which is also bad. But here I just try to stay calm and get some nice rounds in. Do here some nice trail braking and a very nice exit. And we're pulling near to this guy. It's 2.5 seconds, maybe 2.7 seconds that he's in front of us. And basically, we still can catch this guy. I think it's one round left now, or one lap left. I guess it's the last lap. And so I'm trying to yeah, exactly, white flag. You cannot see it here in the replay. But now I'm just trying to hit this perfect round.
Cassidy behind is now 0.9.
Because I know if he's using a crew chief or so, he will hear that I'm getting near, and I'm putting pressure onto him that he's making a little bit more mistakes. And here he's going wide, which again, he's losing time. And as soon as I'm in the tow, and this was really almost crashed, the car started to drift to the inside. But now I'm near enough. This is what I wanted. I'm in the draft. If I look at the time, it says 1 second. But here after this corner, I know I'm able to reel him in, and with the last corner, that was my thought.
We're gaining on the car in front. The gaps now
I will try to hit these corners perfectly and get a good exit, and then catch him on the main on the straights then. So I'm trying to trail brake really nice here, just go from the inside and then fully accelerate from here, and he hits this really bad. That's why he's slow. And this is now even further. I thought I would catch him later, and here I'm a little bit close. I didn't leave him a lot of room. We overtake him just before before the last corners and the last chicane. And I thought it would be actually a little bit further, but it worked out so far. So just the last few meters, and we can manage to bank in a podium. This is also my first podium place. So kind of happy that I got this podium. It was really a fun race, a close one. On the other side, I was also a little bit bummed because I could have won this race, or maybe got second. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm just trying to next time to do less mistakes, to drive even calmer and so, then I think it will work out. But anyway, super fun. The game is just awesome. You know, racing against other players. It's just something else than versus AI. Lots of fun, and yeah. So thank you very much for watching, and have a nice day. Stay safe, and bye bye.